piece of video of LeBron James surfaced yesterday. Here it is, if you haven't seen it. LeBron on the 405 freeway here in Los Angeles, convertible top down. He shows off the acceleration on a limited edition Porsche Spider. There's a joke in there somewhere about sports cars and men approaching 40. Although honestly, there's been a lot of news surrounding LeBron in the past few days. And while it does take a picture of where LeBron is in his life right now, it's actually decidedly not a picture of someone hitting a midlife crisis. Instead, it's obvious that LeBron is one of those athletes who, as he reaches the back half of his 30s, has gotten more clarity on who he wants to be, what he wants to do. After changing teams 3 times in 8 years, he is now decisively settled in Los Angeles, a partnership he cemented with a contract extension last week. It's a deal that does more than just tying him to this team and this place. It effectively lays out his succession plans. 1, from him to Anthony Davis, but also 2, from him to his son Bronny. As LeBron confirmed yesterday, he purposely lined that contract up with when Bronny will graduate high school and possibly be eligible for the NBA himself. There's also the clarity that LeBron has reached off the court. It was back in Miami that LeBron started to develop into an activist, dipping his toe into this cause or that. But now that side of himself is fully formed as he's created entire organizations for causes he believed in. His school in Akron, Ohio, the More Than the Vote campaign that he started just this summer. Something that yesterday earned him a record 3rd nod as Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year. But most of all, what you notice with LeBron right now is his overall ability to see the big picture. Last night, the Road Trippin' podcast that is co-hosted by our friend Richard Jefferson here released a conversation with LeBron that included a section about Kyrie Irving and Kyrie's declaration that Kevin Durant is the first teammate he can trust as much as himself to make a clutch shot at the end of a game. Here's what LeBron had to say about all that.
I was a little like damn. Yeah.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today, it's a matchup of the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Instead, he had a much deeper reaction about his relationship with Kyrie as a whole. The support he felt he gave Kyrie through their time together and the way he's seen Kyrie rebel against that in the time since. LeBron showed the same sort of perspective when the conversation turned to who the best player of all time is. LeBron didn't take shots at anyone else. Instead, he said this.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Fine time to his left. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, Buck, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
You would never, ever understand how hard it was to win that championship, to be able to motivate yourself.
They'll run for the first time with Joshua Kelly.
Bro, hold the rock, my nigga. So simple. So fucking simple. Just hold the fucking block for a
It's a
second.
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You can agree or not with LeBron's take here as someone who runs
46 yards. 2nd and 11.
Mental challenges I'd never seen before in my 20-plus years covering this sport. But regardless of where you come down on the specifics, it's impossible not to notice the assurance
A
that
shotgun snap for Herbert. Allen has it, left side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's complete. He's got Barkley on the backfield. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
Richard Jefferson. We just played some clips, RJ, of your conversation.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go
highlights that got a lot of people's attention was him calling the 2016
What?
title, 2020 title, the toughest ever in NBA history. Now, I will certainly give him that 2016 title because he had to play with you. So that automatically just great. I mean,
What the fuck is that fourth and inches anyway? I didn't even know it was fourth down.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good yardage as he ran this for 24 and a first. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line. Rachel, you and I were there. We saw there was no court. There was no, crowd that's going to pick us up. There were no fans there to have that excitement. So everything that you had to muster, it was internal.
Blocking the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Joey Bosa in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Block working out of the gun. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley.
Oh, God, man, you are the best blocking fullback in the fucking league.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He's going to look downfield for Henry. It's caught at the 10. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. run for it with Barkley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Second and goal at the 13-yard line.
Asking this question wasn't to cause any rip or drama. I just want to know, like, when you heard this and you heard all of this stuff that was being said and then you listened to it.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
That's the most accurate way of a player to describe it. There was no, oh, that's the accident. He didn't attack Kyrie.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Charger football to start quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
5-yard line.
Yeah, you should better than yeah, get that money.
And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offensive move a little bit.
You boys were playing that game good as hell. They were playing tough as a bitch, weren't they?
Exactly.
For the right play, yeah.
That too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Block. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Even they oldest first round, they still be balling.
Big. A lot of things have to come together and well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Shotgun snap to Locke. He completes this to Sutton.
I don't know.
The first at the 32. Just a 5.
I ain't heard nobody's name but the front line, bro. Well, in that one white linebacker.
Like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So this will be accepted as it moves.
They gave me an illegal block in the back when the punt first got punted. How do you even do that?
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Herbert gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
You want to play it? Yeah,
he's going to get 7
up.
out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of
just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
Oh, he beat him 65-0.
On 2nd down now, it's Kelly. He'll have a first down past the 40, the 40, past the 20, and finally wrestled down at the 11. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 62 yards on the ground. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
That nigga's probably just giving him stats. I don't care. You my man.
Contact and going a long way. But the defensive guys, when they watch this on tape, they're not going to be real happy with themselves. They had a great opportunity that they let slip through their hands.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain
Yeah,
considering the points that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's
If
second and 7.
Somewhere, I don't know where they're going.
Now Saquon Barkley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now it's Herbert sliding out of the pocket.
Wow, give me the first, yo.
This down to about the 2 before going.
Damn, 4th and 1. Ah, man.
Leads to 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They snap it to Herbert, and that is going to be
Oh, man, fuck.
The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and that will force a turnover on downs. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
I don't even know, to be honest.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
That nigga act like he going over here for a week.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hell no, that ain't how that shit go, is it? That nigga took me C-section.
Halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Accelerating, and off he goes. And great yardage here.
This nigga Witherspoon don't never play good for me, yo. I just don't know what's wrong with this nigga.
A big play there on the catch and run. 88 yards. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Kamara trying again, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
24 yards attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the 2nd half.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be... He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Willie.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. A pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. To throw on third down. Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Allen. Keenan Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend.
Even now, the slow ass just beat a nigga deep.
That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And
That's cold as a bitch.
25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
I'm about to turn my damn heat on.
Lock in the Broncos.
It's cold out here. I know it's cold where you at.
10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
27 on the play. First down, Broncos.
From the gun, it's Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Boy, that's a hell of a throw.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Locke. They'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy.
Damn.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
Damn, Jerry Jeudy just killed my nigga on the route, boy. Killed that nigga. Like I bumped my own name.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
My fault. Them nigga ain't even supposed to be in the fucking game.
Because they've had a very nice, productive day running.
I had Saquon in right there. He would have got a first.
Defensive line. They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
I don't even know the rules if I can go for it or not.
Moving the football.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Fuck.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Oh my God. This nigga just made an ill-ass fucking cut and scored on a punt return. This nigga just juked in between 3 people and scored on a punt return. That's
yards on the score. And the Broncos are an extra point away from
17-17 now. He just scored 2 touchdowns. That's the head.
And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece.
At 17. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Net open. It's Goodwin. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And right side, Hitler's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
My cornerbacks is rookies, man. Like I got 2 rookie corners and a rookie safety and a 1-year dude.
The Broncos
so
on
they
the field ready to
deep,
start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone in the 2nd level.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Denver.
Come on, y'all. Can we make a play, y'all? Somebody make a play for me, man.
Operating from the gun. Block. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Lock. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from
I just gave him a touchdown, but I gave it up, so that's all good.
Now McManus for the extra point.
I just love to make shit a game, bro.
And that will tie our game here in the third quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. That decision to bring it up ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give right side. Quinn. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity.
What the fuck is wrong with this game, yo?
I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters,
God, yo.
oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Eesh. What am I doing, yo?
The Chargers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. The middle into traffic, and that's complete. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
5-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert, open man is Galladay, complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, deep ball, and that's caught inside the 35. And for a Charger touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Alright, corners. Can we please not get beat, man? Damn, man.
The Broncos Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Hey, Judy is destroying me.
Field and inside the 45. It's a gain of 32 that time.
Man,
so the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, block. Open man Hamler, that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Broncos.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, block.
Judy beat me again. Fuck. I can't. What? Niggas cannot do nothing with Judy.
Judy, there to make the grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Nigga just went right down the field.
That's
Full
been
pace.
quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, we gotta stop. That shit gotta stop, man.
They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's just so fucking trash, man.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. Now it's Barkley.
Barkley fumbled? Man.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Judy open again. I cannot check nobody.
On the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Judy again.
The throw here is complete.
Fucking wide open.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Nobody can check Judy, yo.
Receptions for him, and it's another first down.
16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Denver.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And they will take a
Saquon Barkley fumble, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not even tired. I've been subbing them out all game.
31.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Easy.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we're getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
Man, can we stop with this shit? Why can I not just go up the hole? That's Saquon Barkley. Why can I not just go up the fucking hole, yo?
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking.
Why can I get no fucking hole, bro?
He has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Crusher there as it's intercepted.
I lost. I threw a pick.
Justin Simmons. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited.
That shit is crazy. Saquon, bitch ass, yo.
What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
2nd and 12 at the 5-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Lock. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15.
Yeah, that bitch like a motherfucker. He couldn't get there, boy. Damn, they holding this nigga down.
Their timeouts.
Man, that shit like a motherfucker, bro. They did not let me go get that hoe.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
Man, what in the fuck?
It's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And I gave up a 95-yard pass to Judy at the end.
A big pickup there.
I fucking suck, yeah.
That should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here.
This nigga Saquon fumbling us some close guys. Shit.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week.